Hi everyone, this is Samuel here, and today we'll be looking at Hello World Android application in Kotlin. So we'll just be taking you through Android Studio, the interface in this first section. Okay, and then under Android Studio, the interface, we'll be looking at the project pane, the UI preview, lockout, terminal, and then Gradle settings. Without wasting much time, let's go right in. Okay, I already have Android Studio opened here. Okay, if you've created a project, it will just go straight into the project. But if you haven't, this is what you will see, because it cannot find, it may not be able to find an existing, the last opened project. Okay, so this is where your projects are, recently opened projects. As you can see, I created some projects, but I deleted them. Okay, I deleted these projects. These are the ones that are still okay there in my repository, just recently used projects. Okay, so we just go straight. So you have create new project, create new Flutter project, open an existing project. Okay, if I click here, it takes me to where okay, I go to Android Studio projects, and I see all my projects that are in my local machine, that's in my computer. Okay, but that's not what I'm going to be doing. I would create a new project here. So here we have different templates, and I would choose empty activity next. Okay, here I get to name my project. So let's say I want to build Instagram. So Instagram, and I'm using, okay, this tells me, okay, is it a Kotlin file, is it a Java file? I said I want to use Kotlin. Okay, and finish. That's pretty much that's it. Finish. Okay, it's loading, so I'm building the project. That would take some time to accomplish. Okay, um, you may not be able to do anything until the project is built. Okay, I could help make my child team. Okay, I close this. Okay, another thing is the color, the way my Android Studio looks. It's a customized setting. I customized it to be this way, the colors you've seen, and there's some things that would be a little different in your own Android Studio. So don't think about it too much. It's customized settings for me. Okay. Um, you could see. Okay, I could just explain the project pane and all that. I'll start explaining why it's building. So this is the project pane. This resource manager, and this is structure, project structure, favorites, build variants. It's normally when it loads, it's here at the project pane. Okay, and it shows you the whole project. Okay, why when it's done building, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, this process will be faster or slower depending on your machine. It's done. Okay, it's done, and then I would like to. Okay, I think that's better. Okay, so in the project pane, you see Android here. Android. Yeah, it could be project package, but just make sure it's Android. Thereby you can be able to access so many things. So you have your Kotlin file here, you have your XML file here, design, split, and code. You can see the difference. Code, this is where I code my XML. Split screen, as I'm coding, I get to view. I get to view what I'm doing, and then design. I get to just design it from here. Drop. I can just drop and from here I'll just delete this because that's not what just saying. I'll just leave it at split screen. Okay, and this is where your Kotlin file comes in, or your Kotlin code comes in. So XML takes care of the UI, and Kotlin takes care of what happens at the background. Okay, interactions with databases, with servers, and the likes of it. Okay, so you have app here, and you have Gradle scripts. So Gradle scripts is where you find anything concerning Gradle, Gradle settings, Gradle properties, and all that. So this is the project. And then this is the model. Okay, I could change these things as need be. Okay, but that's not what we'll be doing now. Okay, just to show you how that these things exist. So if I open the app, I go to manifest, Android manifest. Every Android project have a manifest file, more like just as you have manifest in when you're going on transit. Okay, you're boarding a taxi or something, then you have manifest traveling. Okay, so this is a manifest file for every project has a unique manifest file. It must be present before the project can even build. Okay, we'll go into what is inside the manifest file as we continue, as we proceed in the program. Okay, so it gets to, so you have Java and you have REST. REST means resources. If you open REST, layouts, you have durable layouts, map values. Where you see layout is where your XML file is. That's where you, yes, XML. And then in Java, if you open the Instagram, com.example.instagram, okay, main activity, that's where your Kotlin file is expected to be. Okay, downward you can see to do, terminal, build, lockout, profiler, database inspector. You have layout inspector, so you have event log. So many things can be happening, updates and all that. You can see them in my event log. Okay, yeah, those things I were writing as my projects were building, you can see them there. They told me to update something, updates, you know, everything can be seen in the event log. Usually shows at this area. Okay, and then you have a terminal. Terminal is just like your Git bash, the terminal in your system. Okay, command prompts and the rest of it. Okay, so but this time I'm going to I can link my project to GitHub through this terminal. Okay, it has its own separate terminal, so I can just do git init, git add, the dot, that space dot, and all that. Okay, that's where the terminal is build. Okay, it's saying that it has successfully built. And when also I can rebuild my project as the case demands, and then I can build the APK file for my project. That's the file that is being installed in your smartphones, that run on your smartphones. Okay, this is found. And then for debugging, that's where the lockat comes in. Okay, so I can debug using lockat. I can see everything that's happening. If I plug my smartphone to this system now, it begins to read every process, underlining process, that's even background processes running on my smartphone. It appears here. Okay, we will talk more on debugging and how to do that as we go forward. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. You have shortcuts here. You could run your app and do other things. This to select the device I want to run my app in. Okay, in case of emulators and all. Okay, you have tools, very important. SDK manager. Okay, the SDK manager is one of the most important, or very very important. Okay, SDK manager, where you can be able to install some SDK platforms. What I have installed in this in my system is Android 11 and Android 10. I don't have any other version of Android installed. Okay, that can preview my app in. You have SDK tools, like you see, I have an update here. Most of others are not installed. I just installed that with those things that are very relevant to me. So as relevance comes, I install them. Okay, you can tweak, do some tweaks to your Android Studio in your appearance. You can do your add install plugins to enable you build apps easier. Okay, there are tools and other settings. As you begin to progress, you get to you get to know the usefulness of most of these things and when not to use them. Okay, so that being said, I think you have a good overview of what the Android Studio interface looks like. See you in the next course.